Allen, friend of the show, quite literally came on our show on Friday. Maybe that is what is to credit for his star-studded performance yesterday. Franchise! With the whole world watching. Josh Allen is indeed 1-0 since joining the facility. He threw 4 touchdown passes with 0 turnovers as the Buffalo Bills blew out the Jags.
Every week?
Every week. Full transparency. Josh Allen came on the show last Friday, in case you weren't a part of it, and Shady simply asked him, hey, Josh, how did it feel being voted the most overrated player in football? And he said, I like that. Shady responded and said, why? He said, you know why. I like that.
I know why.
Exactly right. Look, this is a facility. You could be watching any show. You are hanging with us. Shady McCoy hung with Josh Allen for a long time. They were teammates Josh Allen's rookie year. Shady, what we're seeing from Josh Allen, some could suggest we've never seen it before. So let me ask you the most important question for Josh Allen's career. Is this finally Josh Allen's MVP season?
I'm going to say yes, right? My nickname I gave him years ago when he was a rookie was the franchise.
Yes, sir.
The first practice I seen him, I seen how tall he was, how big he was, and how competitive he was. I said, yo, this guy's gonna be special, and I was right. When you look at Josh Allen, we always talk about the superstars, right? You need superstars around you, right? And I'm a big advocate for that, because I think that you do need some superstars around you.
Yep.
But he's showing me that, hey, man, you don't need it. You know, like Patrick Mahomes, even the years he's had, the last 2 years, they didn't have the superstars at wide receiver. I guess because some of age, right, and some not really putting it together at the times, with Travis Kelce still being the head of it. And they didn't do well as far as, like, the most drops passes, you know, last year. But they still won a championship. My thing with Josh Allen is, like, when you have a special player like Josh and a solid coordinator, this is what you get. You get no pressure. I don't have to, you know, feed the ball to Stephon Diggs every play. I don't have to do this. I don't have to do that. But I will say this, though, because Josh is so special, everybody can't do that.
Your point.
Mahomes could do that, and Josh Allen. Anybody else, they need some help. They need a little all-pro running back. They need some good linemen. They need a good tight end. They might need a superstar all-pro wide receiver. Everybody can do that, right? What's that thing? Don't try this at home. There's only 2 people that can do that, and that's Josh Allen. Last night, 5 drives in a row, 5 touchdowns, right? You name it. We're going to run it. I'm going to throw it. Whatever I need to do to win this game. I'll tell you what, man. For us to talk about quarterbacks so much, and a guy like Trevor Lawrence is supposed to be a superstar.
We'll get there, Shady.
But I'm just saying, like, you've seen a big difference. Like, I'm super dominant, right? I'm not even trying to compare Trevor Lawrence. I'm just saying, watching the other quarterback to another one, it's like, it was so much dominance. Yeah. And that's why I'm saying MVP this year, because Josh Allen, the franchise, is holding it down.
Yeah, I agree. It's definitely the MVP season because he doesn't have the playmakers that he had in past years. You could say, and I will say, that Josh Allen is better without Stephon Diggs than with Stephon Diggs because this Keon Coleman, because Shakir, because of James Cook. No more important person, though, Shady, you mentioned it, than offensive coordinator Joe Brady. Let's show the graphic right here. Since Joe Brady took over as the offensive coordinator, the Bills rank 1st in win percentage, 1st in points per game, 6th in rushing, 2nd in third down percentage, and 1st in sacks allowed. He's only been sacked 13 times in the last 10 games, so he's getting the ball out of his hands. They also lead the NFL. This is the biggest thing I took away from this. They lead the NFL in rush attempts, 35 rush attempts a game for Josh Allen in that Bills defense. When you have a rushing offense that you're able to handle like they have been with Joe Brady, it takes so much pressure off the quarterback to become really, really great. You don't have to make a play over and over again. You have these plays that we call breather plays. You can hand the ball off to the running back, don't have to worry about making a play and being Superman. And you saw last night, he still is Superman. Yeah. And I think it's because of that relationship with offensive coordinator Joe Brady and Josh Allen. They're working well together. That's the secret sauce, in my opinion, for Josh Allen.
No, this is an MVP year for Josh Allen. As an MVP voter, I said this last week. Josh Allen, he looks like an MVP. When you vote for MVP, and I can speak for myself, I think I'm one of 50 voters, you look at a couple things. Who's the best team in football? Who's the best player on that team in football? What do they look like as the best player on that team in football? And how much talent is around that best player on that best team in football. When you look at the Bills, they're currently one of, if not the best teams in football. Josh Allen does not have that much talent around him as it pertains to elite talent. For those that are unaware, Keon Coleman, the top drafted player for the Bills offensively last year, he did not play the first 25 snaps. He was on a limited first quarter suspension. Josh Allen still had 2 touchdowns over the course of that time, and the Buffalo Bills still had 121 more yards than their opponent, the Jags, during the duration of that time. So even without his top drafted offensive weapon, Josh Allen still went out there and dominated. On the best team, the best player, and doing it with limited amounts of help, that spells MVP for Josh Allen. But even if you look beyond the stats, because again, stats were created for those who did not have the luxury of watching the game. You and I have the luxury of watching the games. Josh Allen's play, it is even better than his statistics. His tape, it exceeds his numbers. If you look with your eyes at his game, or if you look with the stats, at the stats with your eyes, it spells MVP season for Josh Allen.
Yeah. No, I absolutely agree. And to be honest with you, Josh Allen is the MVP the way he's playing right now, even if they were 0-3. Like, all that, like, team success to me is overrated when it comes to the MVP voting. Josh Allen has had 40+ touchdowns season after season after season. And when you watch Josh Allen play the game of football out there last night, he clearly was the best player on the football field. But to Shady's point, when I think of MVP, I think I could put you anywhere and you do this. And it's only 2 of them that I truly believe that you can put anywhere and they still can do this, no matter what's around them, whether it's Carolina, whether it's the Raiders, whether it's the Buffalo Bills, anywhere you put them, they are going to ball out. And Josh Allen is showing you that, right? Yes, he lost Stephon Diggs. Yes, they lost a bunch of people on defense. It does not matter. Josh Allen is saying, I'm saying hike. I'm controlling this thing. The ball is in my hands every play, and I'm going to show you I'm like that. And win or lose, Josh Allen is clearly the best player in the National Football League right now, and it ain't even close.
The biggest issue, not the biggest issue, the biggest thing that I saw from last year, and Shady, we talked about in the pregame meeting, he's not turning the ball over. I got a play to show you in the red zone. 3rd and goal from the 7-yard line. This play right here just shows you what to do on offense if you're Josh Allen. Right there, you had Dalton Kincaid. Time to snap. This is what I want you to know and understand. They're running a concept that's a corner route, a go, and this little whip route with the back end. This play is made for single high zone. Acho, are they in single high zone right now? What are they in? They're in 2 high zone. So Josh Allen already knows when he motions 10 over that he's going to have to scramble. Watch this, okay? He goes around, understands, and you're rushing 3. Why are you dropping 8 into coverage? This is the worst coverage in the National Football League down here in the red zone, specifically with Josh Allen. Aaron Rodgers used to do it all the time. As soon as you see drop 8, you are going to be on the move and on the run. He's able to hold the ball for 6.5 seconds for this. There's nothing worse on a defensive side of the football. Oh, you're in a good coverage, but you got Josh Allen, and you have to plaster on defense. You can't plaster anyone on defense when they're running all these type of routes. The Jaguars won the route. They won it pre-snap. Josh Allen won it post-snap.
Yeah, that's really well said. Shady, I was thinking watching the game yesterday, it's crazy that a player exists that's better than Josh Allen. That's literally what dawned on my. I'm watching the game, and I was like, there's no way that somebody walking this planet can be better than that man. Yeah. And for the first time, what Shady's words really resonated with me is like, Josh Allen, I feel like, is finally coming into that stride. And given that it's a down year for Patrick Mahomes, he's able to stand in the light by himself right now in the NFL.
I mean, it's always been Josh, though, right? Everybody always jumps up and down with Josh, his turnovers. But this is how he plays, because he's going to have some turnovers this year. That's how he plays, right? He competes at the highest level. So, I'm going to try to make a play. Now, it worked out this time, but there's other times where it might not work out. The one thing about Josh, he never stops, though, right? Watching that game, it's funny because it's like I've seen him before. Next to him, I've seen it on the field with him. I'm like, dang, how the hell he do that, right? And I'm trying to get my block, but I'm still watching him. The thing was like he's playing at a speed and everybody else is playing slower than him.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Yeah. And like he's in control. I'm about to throw this pass, right? Okay. Oh, wait. Now I'm about to run it. Like he's so much in control that the defense don't know what to do. That coordinator, man, was probably up all night and it still didn't matter. And I look at Josh Allen, when you play with that type of confidence, because he don't have the stars like we're used to seeing with the Stephon Diggs and et cetera, or even the Gabe Davis. But now you bring all this confidence in the guys that we ain't even talking about, right? Like Shakir, he feels so confident right now, like, I can't miss. Yeah. Why can't I miss? Because, first of all, I'm balling.
Yep.
And then my quarterback is playing at such a high level. Now, on the defense, I can't let Josh down. He's playing too good. We have a player like that. I watched it playing with Josh Allen, and I watched it playing with Patrick Mahomes. When you have great players around you, it elevates everybody.
But you know, I will say this, because the difference, I believe, thus far between 3 games and Josh Allen previously, the difference between finishing second in MVP, third in MVP, and fifth in MVP, which Josh Allen has finished in 3 of the last 4 years, is the turnovers. Remember, Josh Allen, if not for turnovers, he wins MVP last year.
0 this year.
Because they would have beat the Jets week 1, and he would have had 1 to 2 more wins, and he wins MVP. If not for turnovers, he wins MVP over Aaron Rodgers that year.
What if I ask you this, though? Or what if I tell you this? What if I tell you that, yo, turnovers is part of Josh Allen? Do you still take him?
Of course you take him.
That's my thing.
But I'm saying the difference between second in MVP and third in MVP and fifth in MVP and winning MVP and a Super Bowl is the turnover.
I disagree because you got to take the good with the bad. He's going to give you way more good than bad. I'll give you examples. Like a guy like Brett Favre, you play with him, right? He going to give you some picks, but God darn it, he going to give you some touchdowns and some wild passes.
He's throwing the most interceptions in the NFL.
Barry Sanders, he going to give you some crazy yards, 2,000 yards, but he going to take a minus 5-yard loss. Oh, he's shaking, a minus 6-yard loss. But, man, he going to hit that hole one time.
But wouldn't you say the difference, though, because I'm with you, and I'm not even disagreeing. What I'm suggesting is right now, Josh Allen, he's not even giving you those picks. He got 9 he got 9 touchdowns. I think he has 1 lost fumble against the Cardinals week 1. But he got 9 touchdowns. So where I'm at with it is, it's not even no slight. Of